Health and wellness providers often ask, is coaching really worth it? Should I keep it as a side hustle? So today we're going to talk about it. This came about because as I was perusing through a Facebook group, I stumbled upon someone, specifically an osteopath, who asked if it's worth it to bring on coaching and if it's lucrative for his career or if he should just keep it as a side hustle. So I wanted to share with you my thoughts on this because I've been coaching for over 27 years. I've worked with health and wellness providers as well as people who want to transition their careers from finance, from teaching, and other careers to coaching. And they want to use coaching as a standalone profession. They're very passionate about it. Today's episode is going to stay focused specifically on health and wellness providers. First, it's important to recognize that coaching in and of itself, without a plan, without structure, without clarity, without credibility, even if you've taken a certification program, is not going to take you far. You have to be very committed. Now, the tremendous benefit that a health and wellness provider has is, number one, they already have an established business and they have clients, versus those who are transitioning from a completely different career to coaching. They can still be very successful, but the advantage that health and wellness providers have is that they already have a solid business. They already have clients. And so what they're going to be doing is they're going to be using coaching as a way to expand their business. There are so many benefits to coaching. Understanding how to connect with an individual, understanding the language, the kinds of questions we ask, where people are getting stuck, how they're identifying with themselves, how to support them from being in that stuck place to connecting with their inner drive, that intrinsic motivation, so that they can commit to changes and accountability. So coaching brings so many relevant and beneficial aspects that beautifully fit into a health and wellness provider space. But if you are not clear about how it fits into your space, and you're not clear about communicating how that fits into your space with your clients, then you can stumble upon some challenges. So one of the most important things to start with is to take a step back before you move forward and jump right in, even if you already have a certification program, is to just get very clear on your vision. What does it look like? What do you imagine your services to your client to look like? How are you going to be integrating what you're currently doing, in this case, the osteopath, with coaching? Well, number one, you can begin practicing elements of coaching into your current practice. Things like languaging, how you're showing up for the client, customizing specific questions, evaluating things a little bit more to uncover the root cause, which most health and wellness providers are already doing. And now you can begin bringing those elements of coaching into your practice. But if you want to expand it even further, you can pick a specialization. So this is where I'm going to use the example of sleep coaching. It is one of the many certification programs that my institute, International Parenting and Health Institute, offers. We offer baby planning, we offer pre- and postnatal nutrition coaching, we offer eco consulting, breastfeeding education, sleep coaching, from our holistic pregnancy and child sleep consulting certification to our holistic children and teen sleep coach certification, and our integrative adult sleep coach certification. These have been extremely successful. In fact, our institute has grown and expanded into 70 countries around the world. We've been in business since 2009, and we're growing because the need is growing for all these areas, and in particularly sleep. So many people are struggling with sleep challenges in the family dynamic, from child sleep to aging adults. And so when you choose a niche like sleep to bring and integrate into your practice, you have a really great opportunity to expand upon what you're doing and address an issue that has been ongoing. And the beauty about coaching, and in this case, sleep coaching, is that you're understanding how a client is getting in their own way. You're helping them uncover the root cause of why they've been having that challenge to begin with. And there's also some very clear boundaries. So within our scope of practice, we're not diagnosing, we're not treating, we're not examining. We're always referring out. We become very aware of the signs and the symptoms to refer out. And when you undergo a very high quality certification program, they're going to teach you those skills. They're going to help you understand the language you use to refer out, how to pick up on signs and symptoms, and then how to collaborate with providers. Let's say that you are a therapist and you want to integrate sleep coaching into your practice. You may, in the beginning, keep them separate just so that you can get more comfortable with the sleep coaching space and get more skilled. You can begin bringing elements of coaching into your therapy practice, noticing some of the advantage of those skills. And then over time, you can integrate it together. You can turn your practice and you can integrate your practice into a therapeutic coaching space. In order to do that, you want to be very clear about your business. So that's where you take some time to sit down, go over what you're currently doing, and how you can effectively integrate coaching into your therapy practice. And what you will do is you will, in your written agreements, make that very clear to your clients so that your clients, transparency is always key. Your clients appreciate when they know what they're expecting from you. So if they are under the impression that you're providing therapy, or let's say even the osteopath work, and they come in and all of a sudden you're redirecting more toward coaching, they're going to be a little bit confused about that, right? And it's not necessarily a bad thing per se to do that, because there are so many tremendous benefits to coaching, but it does leave your client feeling a little bit confused, which then can bring up a bit of distrust because they did not expect that. So transparency is key. Positioning yourself in your business and being very transparent how you're running your business is vital. So once they have that clear understanding, then at that point, they're able to know what to expect. And then that trust is there from the very beginning.